And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played out wide. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency.
And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Could be danger here. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! Terrible error. Duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Número 33.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great defending, strong and determined. And he whips, climbs up big! Tries to get it clear. That has been knocked clear. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Ivory Coast are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. It's a good run down the right, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good ball, good and the finish! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Ivory Coast really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ivory Coast are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Picked out brilliantly. A real chance! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he cuts out the supply. This looks promising.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Ivory Coast really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Over to the left. Out towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now this could be a decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pressing high and with purpose.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Up he goes! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a good ball out wide. That is ended up in no man's land.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is